Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to a very special Out of the Fast Lane, partnered with DirtTrackDigest.com. Before we start, a couple things. Dirt Track Digest has got a Dirt Track Digest TV's got a couple pay-per-views this weekend. Fonda, Malta, and the Short Track Super Series race Monday as well. Also, anybody that watched the Billy Pouch video, we are going to redo that. It will be eventually coming up on the show. We're going to redo that, and it'll be amazing. It'll be much better than what we have. On today's show, we have Big Block Modified driver Ryan Krachun, and he's going to give us a little bit of his background, and then he's going to tell us, he's going to answer all of our questions that we've asked. If you guys have any questions for drivers that you would like me to add to my list of questions to ask, feel free to put them in the comments section down below. I'll read them. And we'll try to get that added to the show. This week we have a couple. We don't have any more interviews for the rest of the week to Sunday. Which Sunday we have a big guest on the show. I ain't gonna say who. I'm not gonna say what. But I'm gonna say we have a big driver on and all that. All right, so we are gonna get Ryan on now, and we're gonna get a little background. We're gonna get a little interview with him. Hello?
Hi, I solved our audio issue. I put AirPods in.
You can hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you good now.
Alright, welcome to the show. So,
thank you. I appreciate it.
For the people that may not know you from like all around the world or all around the country, could you give us a little background about yourself and racing?
So, my name's Ryan Krachun. I started racing when I was 7 in quarter midgets, mainly ran South Jersey, Atco and Wall. And then we went on the USAC quarter midget tour, where we raced against kids like Harrison Burton, Jared Urban, a lot of people that are rising through the NASCAR ranks today. But after quarter midgets, we went into USAC Focus midgets. And then in 2014, we made the switch to NEMA. And after that, we started racing modifieds and speedsters, and then we decided to just focus down on modifieds, which I'm doing now, and I like that a lot.
Now, whereabouts do you run weekly?
So the last few seasons, we've run New Egypt and Big Diamond weekly. So New Egypt is in South Jersey. Big Diamond's out in Pottsville, Pennsylvania, about 40 minutes north of Cabela's. But this year we were actually planning on switching to go to the hard clay up at Middletown, but COVID-19 kind of ruined those plans, so we're going to postpone our weekly Orange County engagements until next year.
Mm-hmm. So what tracks have you gotten to experience as a driver with the USAC series?
So when I ran, I probably should have clarified this before. Before I ran modifieds, I ran all asphalt stuff. So we also did the Pass Lane Model Series. So mainly throughout North Carolina, South Carolina. In USAC, we had 2 different series. We had the Midwest Series, which we raced tracks like Kalamazoo, Grundy, out in Indiana, Michigan, Illinois, Ohio, those areas. And then the South Series were mainly in North Carolina. We did, I think, 1 or 2 in Virginia, and maybe 1 or 2 in South Carolina. So tracks like Ace, Speedway, Hickory will always be my favorite asphalt track. There's just tremendous history there. Mm-hmm. Plus, we were always pretty good there. Mm-hmm. I've raced it probably around more than 50 racetracks, mainly asphalt. So probably 40 asphalt tracks, and then probably 10 or 12 different dirt tracks south of New York. So we raced like Fonda, was I think the northernmost track that we got to, besides the old Syracuse Fairgrounds Speedway.
Mm-hmm. Now I see this photo you sent me a little bit a while ago with Jeff Strunk. Whereabouts was that photo taken with? At?
I don't have the picture handy. It's probably at Georgetown, which is Georgetown is my favorite dirt track that we race at. That track has tremendous history. Brett Dale runs that track fantastically. It's always good racing when we go down there.
Mm-hmm.
And you're racing against the best of the best, so
Yeah.
always a lot of fun.
Mm-hmm. So how do you feel if you're racing at a racetrack with no fans right now with everything that's going on with COVID-19?
No fans, it's a little weird, but knowing that with no fans, they're broadcasting it, streaming, and it's probably getting to more people than would actually come to the racetrack. So we're able to perform in front of a much larger crowd, even though there's no one in the stands. It's a big crowd that's watching from home and cheering everyone on. So it's still pretty cool. It's a little bit different not having fans there, but I think in the meantime, I think we can make it work.
Yeah. Speaking of streaming, for everybody that is watching, Dirt Track Digest TV is where all these races have been covered. How do you feel about all the schedule changes because of all the postponements and all that stuff?
It screwed up our schedule a lot. We were planning to do close to 90 races this year. Racing at Middletown weekly with both the big block and small block, and then doing the short track north and south. But since COVID, it's really messed up our schedule. We're probably going to scale it back for the year.
Yeah.
Go to certain shows. Maybe hit this track or this track. I don't really want to be tied down to a specific track this year. I think it's a good year to experiment with different tracks and get to race with a whole new crowd, and in a bunch of or in front of different fans. So yeah. I think that's cool about it. The schedule change is kind of iffy because we honestly don't know where we're racing. We don't know when the New Jersey tracks are opening. We don't know when Bridgeport's opening, New Egypt. Grandview, I believe, is having a race next Saturday, which will be, I think we will be there. Diamond's starting their season out in Pennsylvania. Middletown started up. So although we have a lot of options to go to right now, there's also a lot that are off the board where we don't know when they're gonna come back and whether we'll be racing there anytime soon or not.
Mm-hmm. How many races have you won in your career?
Just dirt modifieds or
all of them. And whereabouts have you won at?
With USAC, we won. I've won every race that I entered at Hickory in the midget. I believe it's hard to keep track, so probably 10 or so. Between in the midget, modified, probably 5. The modified's definitely more of a challenge. You're racing with guys that have done it for years. I mean, I started off racing against Billy Pouch Sr. and Ryan Godon, who I grew up watching race at New Egypt. Mm-hmm. It's a tougher crowd. I mean, we went out in Michigan a couple times, Kalamazoo, Grundy. It's really hard to keep track. Mm-hmm. This is probably 7 or so years ago. Yeah. Maybe 8 that we were racing out in USAC. Up in Nemo, we won once or twice, but we ended up winning the championship in my rookie year up there. Just being consistent throughout the season, always up front. So I honestly couldn't tell you. Yeah.
So take me back to your first race in the race car and the USAC with the USACs coming out before the green flag, getting ready to go. What was going through your mind, if you remember?
So it wasn't the first time I was in a USAC car. The first time we tested for the 9 Racing, Steve Lewis's team, to give us an intro into the midgets. But my first race was actually at A Speedway, which was kind of surreal because we tested, and when we were testing, we were parked right next to Kyle Larson, Rico Abreu. We were kind of right in the middle of them with our small 28-foot trailer in between the Keith Kuhn stackers. Just to see that caliber of racer there, it kind of gives you some perspective. Coming up from quarter midgets, at that point, it's definitely a big change and a big shock to see who you're racing against. We weren't racing with Kyle Larson. We were in basically this in modified terms, it'd be like the sportsman or the crate to the modifieds. But just to be at the track with all those drivers, it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
And then when you're racing, all those guys are watching that race. You're racing in front of Kyle Larson and Rico Abreu and guys like that. So it's pretty cool, yet a little bit nerve-wracking.
Mm-hmm.
Because you want to perform well in front of those guys.
Mm-hmm.
So it's definitely pretty cool.
Yeah. So what is the origin of your number? What's the backstory on why you picked the number 29?
It's a simple explanation. I was a big Kevin Harvick fan when I was around 7 years old, and that's when he was running the Richard Childress Goodrich number 29. My dad wanted me to be 17 to follow him, but I guess I like Kyle Larson, or not Kyle Larson, Kevin Harvick as a racer more than my own father.
Have you gotten the chance to race in Canada at all? We're having a little bit of difficulties. Hold on.
Yeah, I'm going through a low signal zone.
Yeah, you're good. Have you gotten the chance to race at Canada?
In Canada, no, I have not. We haven't really. We're thinking about doing some Super Dirt Series races to get our feet wet in it, but I think eventually we'll be up there racing. It's definitely a different type of racing. I mean, especially as soon as you cross that New York border, it's a completely different style of racing from what I'm used to down south.
Yeah.
We're used to a little bit heavier of a track, a little bit rougher racing. Where up north, it's super slick, all about consistency and smoothness, and you're not touching at all. So that's the main reason why I wanted to go to Middletown, to kind of learn how to race on that type of racetrack,
yeah,
and learn how to race like those guys, being super clean, super consistent, super smooth. And once I get my feet wet in that stuff a little bit, we'll probably take it north and try some more New York tracks and maybe venture up into Canada.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that'd be pretty cool.
Yeah. So now you get to race USACs for a while in your career. What went through your, and even today with the modifieds, what goes through your mind when, because USAC cars are not as heavy as a modified is, and if you wheel hop somebody, you're going for a ride. What goes through your mind when you're potentially going to crash or wreck bad?
You definitely feel more comfortable before you reckon. Well, I wouldn't say comfortable, but you feel more secure in a modified because you have a large car and a lot of heavy metal tubes protecting you. Whereas in the midget, you just have that small frame, kind of like a sprint car. So you really need to be aware of your surroundings in the midget, whereas the modified, you can kind of beat and bang a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
When I ran the USAC cars, there was no beating and banging. That's what I came from. I mean, the asphalt late models were kind of the same deal. There was a little bit more beating and banging, not that much, more about consistency and smoothness. But that was something that I had to get over when I came to race in New Jersey and these other tracks, because some of these guys are, I don't want to say rough, but they're rougher than what I was used to, and I needed to get over the clean. I mean, I try and race as clean as possible, but sometimes that's not possible.
Yeah.
And that's what I needed to get over. I needed to get over my fear of hitting another car out there, because from what I was used to, that would be catastrophic. I've seen a guy jump my wheel well and go flipping from turn 2 all the way to turn 3 at Ace Speedway. So I was aware of what could happen there. So it's definitely very different.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that when I go back to racing on the slick tracks and stuff, I need to bring back that cleanliness. I don't know.
Yeah.
Racing, not touching, because that's what those guys are used to. So it's kind of just a little bit of a difference, switching back and forth between some of these different driving styles.
Yeah. So you were big in the midget world. Did you ever get the chance to run, or have you still have the plan to ever get the chance to run the Chili Bowl? Have you ever ran it?
I haven't run it. We've talked about it. But right now, I think our main focus would be to improve on what we're doing and get better. I mean, we're racing against tremendous drivers like Stuart Friesen and Matt Shepard,
Yeah.
Anthony Perego, and to get to that level, we really need to zero down and focus on what we're doing to the car, and just the driving style of the modifieds. So right now, I don't have any plans to go out to the Chili Bowl. Maybe once I get some more experience in the modified world, and we get better and better, and maybe we'll venture out there and attempt that. But right now, I think we just need to focus on what we're doing to improve at that.
Yeah. So, did you, during this pandemic where we were stuck at our homes and not really doing much, did you ever get the chance to like watch or even try the iRacing that's been going on on the TV?
Yeah, actually, we do have a simulator. My dad uses it a little bit more than I do, but I was definitely getting into it during the COVID situation. We have a tremendous sponsor, GTR Simulators, who sent us a new simulator. They sponsored us back when I was racing midgets back in 2012, and gave us a simulator, and we were able to upgrade this year. So we got a pretty trick setup right now for iRacing, which I'd like to get back into a little bit more. Just knock the rust off a little bit, you know, in between races. It's very realistic. I just wish they'd put the modifieds in maybe some of our different racetracks that we race on.
Yeah.
I think that'd be pretty sick.
Yeah. What's your favorite part of iRacing? For me, personally, it's the chance that you get to race with people that you would never expect to race with. Like, well, I got to race a couple rookie races, and I was in a race with, like, Corey Roper and Stewie and a couple other guys that raced in the NASCAR world, but they're in the rookie races because they were just starting. But what's your favorite part of iRacing?
I think you get to race with a bunch of people from all over the country, which is pretty sick. So you're getting a bunch of different styles of racing all combined. You're getting our Northeast style. You're getting people from the South. You're getting people from out West.
NASCAR.
And like you said, you never know who's going to be in your race. Like, we hopped in a dirt street stock race at Eldora, a hosted race, and Rico Abreu was in it. Where you get to beat and bang with some of those guys. So that's definitely pretty cool.
Yeah. So have you gotten ever the chance to like run on Eldora or Volusia Nationals or Charlotte?
We were planning on going down to Charlotte this year and then doing Volusia. But again, because of this situation, we don't know what we're doing yet. I have raced at Volusia and Eldora on iRacing, but this year we had a decision to make whether to go to All-Tech or Volusia. We couldn't do both. We needed to run our business, and if we left for 2 weeks, it would have been a little bit chaotic. But we chose to go down to support Brett Deo at All-Tech Speedway. We've been supporting him for a long time. His series, I think it's pretty good. It's one of the best series down here. It makes a lot of sense for us guys down south that the Super Dirt Series doesn't venture down here that much. So it's pretty cool to have a series that's high paying with all these high caliber drivers down here. Where we race in Georgetown, New Egypt, Bridgeport, out in Pennsylvania, and going to all these different tracks.
How about Fonda?
So we made the decision to go down to All-Tech, which that was a lot of fun.
Have you gotten the chance to race at Fonda?
I did race at Fonda for the short track Super Series race.
What did you like about Fonda?
It was definitely a cool speedway. Brett's done a great job cleaning that place up. It's one of the best racetracks in New York, I think, right now. But the time that we were there, it was a little bit rough. We were having a little bit of engine issues and setup issues where the car was bouncing all over the place. So we broke a couple things in the heat race, and I rarely get hot-headed, but I got a little bit of hot-headed and loaded up. And then we went home and I watched the race on my phone on Dirt Track Digest on the way home.
Mm-hmm.
But I think we're going to venture there again. I don't know about this year. I don't know what my plans are for this year. Probably race more locally and just pick and choose at the different racetracks. But definitely next year we'll take it up to Fonda.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think that place is cool. It's historic, and there's a lot of great drivers there.
Mm-hmm.
So,
do you have a nickname? And if so, why is it that name? And how did it start?
When I was growing up, they would call me the Rocket, but I never really was a fan of that nickname, so we kind of phased it out, and I was perfectly content with not having a nickname. But the announcer from my home track of New Egypt really wanted to give me a nickname. I told my mother not to give in and get one, and then I looked on my Facebook page and there was a poll up to find the best nickname for me. So it ended up being Hollywood, which
Hollywood.
I guess that one's been sticking. I'd still prefer no nickname, but I'll give in and give the announcers a little bit something extra. So, but all that was a Facebook poll and finding out what the fans wanted. But back in quarter midgets, I think Ricky Grasso, who used to own New Egypt, I actually raced against his son Brandon. We're good friends. But he actually gave me that nickname back in quarter midgets because I'd always show up wearing sunglasses when I was about 8 or 9 years old. So Hollywood started there, and I guess it's been sticking.
Mm-hmm. If you could race against any driver, past or present, it could be NASCAR, dirt, motocross, anything like that, who would it be and why?
If I didn't already race against this driver, it'd be Stuart Friesen because he's a jack of all trades. He's probably one of the most talented drivers, if not in the country, the Northeast. But I guess it'd have to be Dale Earnhardt since I never raced against him. I mean, he passed away when I was 2 years old, so I never really got to watch him race. But seeing the old highlights on YouTube, his driving style, his I can't even really put it into words, but it'd be pretty cool to race against him. I would definitely get a little bit intimidated by the Intimidator with his bump and run, but I think it'd be pretty cool to say that I got the bump and run by Dale Earnhardt.
Yeah. What other hobbies do you enjoy besides racing?
In the winter, I go snowboarding quite a bit.
Yeah.
We have a off-road track in our backyard, so off-roading. Just hanging out with my friends. Right now, I'm on my way up to Vermont to visit one of them. I think we're going fishing. I like fishing. I don't know. During the summer, racing really consumes a lot of your time, so it's hard to have other hobbies in the summer. So that's why I like snowboarding so much in the winter, because I'm free to do what I want. But racing's definitely a big part of my life, and it's hard to do other things, especially in the summer where you have to prepare 3 race cars for 3 different races that are happening during the week, then washing them, then getting them ready again, turned around. So it's pretty much an all day, every day type of thing for me.
Yeah. What would you be doing if you were not racing?
Probably out on a lake somewhere on a boat, honestly.
Yeah.
Working out on the boat, fishing, probably surfing down the shore.
Yep.
But I love what I do. I think it's great. It's a lot of fun. It's definitely brought me and my father really close. And just to get the experience of racing against some of the most talented drivers in the country, I think we have in the Northeast, like Matt Shepard and Stuart Friesen. So it's definitely pretty cool.
So this is my final question for you. Overall, out of all the things that you do in racing, what has to be the best thing about being a race car driver?
I think that the fans make it for me. I think it's great showing up and having all these people come up that know you and that support you and root for you. It's definitely a big family out there. I think that gaining the respect of the drivers out there is one of my number one things. I know that when I'm at a racetrack, I have a big safety net of people that I can call on, and some of the best drivers in my area: Dwayne Howard, Mike Goulart, Rick Laubach, Ryan Godown, Billy Pouch.
Yeah.
Most people don't think Ryan Godown and Billy Pouch as rivals, but they're both very good to us, and to have all those people in our corner when we need help and when they need help, it definitely brings everyone close. There can be some quarrels in racing, but I think everybody is pretty much a big family in racing, and that's one of the best parts about it.
Mm-hmm.
I know all off season I wait until the motorsports show to see everybody, and then once racing kicks off again, it's just pretty cool. Especially meeting new people too. Before Florida, I didn't know Billy Dunn, and now I get Snapchats from him. But there's a lot of good people in this sport, and it's definitely really cool to stay close with all those guys.
Mm-hmm.
And just basically bring everyone in under one roof. So that's pretty cool.
Yeah. Well, that's all I have for you today. Any questions for me?
Not really, but I wish you the best. I wish you're just starting up this podcast, right?
I started it 2 months ago because I figured I wanted to do something positive because of all the tough times with the COVID-19 and all that stuff. And I wanted to do something for the fans, so I figured I'd start it. And then just last week, I got to deal with Dirt Track Digest, so now I'm a part of their team as well. So yeah, it's awesome, and I'm glad that I started it because I never would have thought for me to be as popular as I am right now to get something like this going. So yeah, it's pretty cool.
It's cool. Those guys at Dirt Track Digest are really good for the sport.
Yeah.
I wish you the best. I wish the guys at Dirt Track Digest the best. And definitely good luck to you. And I hope your podcast gets much more popular and a lot of people start tuning in.
Yeah. Any sponsors or family you want to give a shout out?
Definitely my parents. They've supported me since I first started racing and before that. My crew chief, Cody Hager, I couldn't do any of this without him. The guys at TO Pro Car, Dig Shocks, Morgantini Racing Engines, Flemington Kart and Truck Country, ML Auto Body, Farino and Sons Contracting. We couldn't do any of this without the help from great sponsors. It's good to represent them. It's good to represent TO, Morgantini, and Dig. They're all great help, great people. So it's hard to thank everybody, but I think that's good for now.
All right. Well, thank you for being on the show today. I appreciate it. And good luck this season.
All right. I appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Yeah. Take care.
You too.
All right. And that is Ryan Krachun. He races at New Big Diamond in Egypt, New Egypt. And he races the number 29. Thank you guys for watching, and we got more to come this week. Make sure you guys just like, comment, subscribe, all that stuff. This weekend, Albany, Saratoga, Friday, tomorrow night on pay-per-view on Dirt Track Digest TV, and then you got Saturday and Sunday. You have the two Fonda races on Dirt Track Digest TV. Make sure you guys check that out. Like I said, Billy Pouch Jr., we are going to redo that interview with him. It is going to be much better this time around. And, yeah. So thank you guys for watching, and take care.